One day, Frank and Jeremy were chillaxing on their couch playing the Pokemans.
Beat the choo-choo, use iron tail.
When suddenly, their pet banana peel, Hector, started barking.
Woof, 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 woof.
They went to look out the window and saw the mailman leaving. So they went out and they got the mail. There were 2 letters. One was for Frank and the other for Jeremy. They opened the letters up to find that they had been chosen for the draft. So they packed up all 10 pounds of peanut butter that they spent their life making, and they took a plane to the military base in Vietnam. When they got there, their peanut butter was confiscated because they just did not want to share it. They spent the next 2 months getting yelled at by Kevin, the drill instructor.
Get good, nerds. Now drop down and give me 20.
Frank and Jeremy hated being at war. When they were in battle, it was always loud, and their friends would falling to the ground left and right. U.S. troop casualties were 58,315 dead. South Vietnamese troop casualties were 185,528 dead. North Vietnamese and Viet Cong losses were 924,048 dead, with well over 100,000 missing in action. Frank and Jeremy had a good chance of being one of those people, so they were scared. In addition to military personnel being killed, many civilians were killed as well. Most civilians killed were women or children under the age of 16 years of age that were unable to flee the mayhem. A few days later, Frank ran into an enemy trooper that was shooting at them. And Frank had only one choice. Frank didn't want to do it, but he had to in order to survive. And Frank didn't think it would be that bad. He didn't think he would have consequences, but it was different shooting someone when you're looking them in the eyes. From then on, Frank didn't want to go out with the other soldiers. He just stayed at base, despite being ordered to go fight. Jeremy didn't understand what Frank was so sad about, and he continued to go and fight. But one day, Hector came running to Jeremy while he was on the battlefield. And don't ask how we got there. Yeah, we don't really know the answer to that one either, but the point is Hector was there, and Hector being there distracted Jeremy. Jeremy was so excited to see Hector that he didn't even see the enemy soldier that had his gun aimed at him. When Hector went to jump up on Jeremy was the exact same time when the enemy soldier pulled his trigger and tried to shoot Jeremy. But instead of shooting Jeremy, he shot Hector.
Hector! No!
Years later.